guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Marissa and I am a mother of one and I am a wife. I mainly do shopping hauls, but today I am bringing you something completely different that I have never done before. I am bringing you 3 tips to save money. Basically, some of you might see some of these tips as completely rubbish or non-interested, or you might feel like, oh, I know these tips, they're completely pointless to me. But you know, I wanted to do this video just kind of come to me, and I thought, why not record it? And I have been kind of trying to get my, what's the word I'm looking for? I have been trying to get my confidence up in order to try and do more videos instead of just doing shopping hauls all the time, because I, want to grow as a YouTuber. So I think if I just do shopping hauls all the time, I'm not really going to be growing, am I? So yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to be showing you my 3 tips on saving money, whether it's for a holiday or it's for, going shopping with your friends or anything like that. Yeah, stay tuned. The first tip that I have is, if you are one of these people who, carries a lot of change on them, or, say your parents are one of these people who don't like pennies, or little coppers, anything like that, whatever country you're in. I'm not entirely sure what your currency is called, so I do apologise if you're watching from another country, but in England they're called pennies. Yeah, so if you're one of the people that do not like pennies, don't throw them away, don't let the shopkeeper keep them, take them back home and put them into a jar, and keep them to save up. Then if you're one of those people who don't like to have the odd 5p's, 10p's, 20p's, that kind of thing in your purse, and also put them into a jar and save them up. What I tend to do is I get these size jars, so I get one that I put my pennies in and one that I put my silvers in. And what I will do is, after so long, I will see if I've got enough to fill money bags up, and then I'll basically count the currency up, and then I'll put them into money bags, and then take them to the bank and cash them into my bank, and then I've got money saved up. And it's just as simple as that, really. 1 minute you've got 10p in there, and the next you've got 50 quid. So it's to me, very simple way to be saving money. So these are the money bags that I use, and I basically just go into my bank and I ask the lady or the gentleman who are working in the bank if I can have some money bags, and they just give you a massive handful, and they just basically ask if you're going to be bringing them back into the bank, and of course you say yes I am, and then they tell you that you're allowed to bring only 10 bags of money in each time, which is of course fine. If you're only using pennies, you're going to have about £10. If you're going to be using pound coins, then you're going to have, I don't know, £80 to £100. It completely depends on what kind of, change you have. But yeah, and that's one of the tips that I have to be saving money. Now, if for some reason you don't want to take money to a bank and you prefer a different way, you can still save pennies and silver change as well, and you can go to a Morrison's or a Tesco's, and you can take them to one of them coin machines, and you can put all your coins in the machine. But the only problem with those machines is they do actually take money from you, and they kind of don't give you the money in cash anymore. I'm not sure if that's the same for every store, but I know Morrison's stopped giving you cash, and you had to actually spend the voucher in store. So you have to be careful with those machines, because if you actually want to be saving them, if you want to be saving the money to spend it, then on your holiday, then using those kind of machines is not very good. My second tip is to have a look around your house, your flat, wherever you live. See if there's anything that you've got that's unwanted, basically. Clothes, technology, phones, consoles, games, that kind of stuff, and basically try and sell them. So you've got eBay, you've got your local game stores, you've got stores like that. You can even sell things on Facebook these days. That's how easy it is to sell stuff. So basically, you know, put the limit of how much you want on Facebook or eBay and see if they sell. If they don't sell at the price that you're selling for, try and put them a little bit lower. But make sure that you're going to be making a profit. Because most of the time, if you're selling off eBay, you know, you're probably going to have to pay for postage, or that person's going to pay for postage. So just, you know, keep in mind, because eBay does charge you for posting as well. Yeah, so then you've got, you know, your local game stores. So I think there's Music Magpie, and you go online and you can scan books and DVDs and CDs. But they are quite picky, because if it's not a specific thing, then they won't be interested in it. So it has to be very specific for them to want it. And they don't give you that much money. And in the UK, we've got CX, and I think USA have a CX as well. So that's CEX. I like to call it KEX. That's how I pronounce it. A lot of people say CX, or people pronounce it other ways. And they basically buy games, DVDs, PS4s, phones. They buy them kind of things. So if you've got anything like that lying around, they'll buy them kind of things off you as well. So that's another tip that I would give for you, to try and sell any unwanted items, and then the money that you get from the unwanted items can go towards saving for whatever you're saving for. Final tip would be to try and take any extra hours if you are a working person. So if you work full-time or part-time, ask your boss or your manager or supervisor to try and give you a couple of more hours at work. And if they can't, then, you know, try and find like a side job where, you know, even if it means like helping out somebody, and, you know, they give you like 20 quid for helping them out something, or if they give you like a couple of quid, you know, every little bit of money that you get will help to save up for something. So, you know, it's very easy if you get in money in somehow. So that's a very good tip as well. Another thing that I would say, so I would say I've got 4 tips instead of 3, which is like, you know, amazing. Say if you're getting any direct debits that are going out of your bank, that are basically like not necessary bills, they're more like you know, like treats for you, so like Netflix, or, you know, you've got a gym membership, or you know, you've got a Graze box that goes out every month. Think about cancelling them. I'm not saying you have to cancel them, and, you know, even if you do cancel them, you know, it won't necessarily be like a permanent thing. You just cancel them for the time being, and until you've got enough money basically to like save up for whatever you need to save for, and then you can always re-subscribe to whatever your direct debit is going out for. So like for me, I recently cancelled my Netflix, mainly because I just wasn't using it anymore, and my daughter was literally just using it for Peppa Pig, and I thought, you know what, she watches Peppa Pig on YouTube all the time, so there's no point in me having Netflix if she's just watching it on YouTube. So I unsubscribed, and now I'm not paying for Netflix, because that was just literally a waste of £6, £7 that I can now save or put to something else that is more important. We've got a little bit more money than we did last month, and that money that will help out a lot in terms of saving if we wanted to. You know, cancelling direct debits like that would generally help. So you always literally always look into like cancelling like direct debits, just to try and make you have like a little bit more money to have, and then that little money that you've saved, you can always put that away to save. So that is it for my little tips on how to save money. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you've got any suggestions at all for videos that I could do, then please, I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again.